Hey, it's a brand new day on Gillum Farms, and I'm Johnny. And it is Monday. I have not seen the cattle in 4 days until this morning when I saw them on a trail camera. And why do you say that's disturbing? Well, because the trail cameras in the field they're not supposed to be in. So the cattle have got in where the hay is now. Imagine that. So I have got to get over here and take care of this problem with the cattle in the hay. Plus, if you'll look back behind me here, you'll see a trailer, and I hope you can see what's on that trailer back there. There's a bulldozer on that trailer, and I am pulling it with a 3/4 ton Ram 2500 pickup. Because this is the one that happened to have a trailer hooked to it this morning whenever I noticed the cattle were. So I just jumped the dozer up on here real quick and away I go. So what I'm going to do with the bulldozer is I've got to make the hay enclosure larger. I've got to take out all the trees and stuff inside there, kind of smooth it up, make it kind of nice so I can set that hay in there. And I'm going to put the hay in a little bit different this year. I'm going to put it in with a like a gap all the way around the hay, so the hay's not touching the bales are not touching each other, which is another reason why I need to expand. I need to make it larger area. I want the airflow to be all the way around the hay, so that the only rot that I get mainly, okay, because you always get something off, anywhere that the rain and stuff hits, is on the bottom. Right now, the way the hay was touching each other on the sides, and it was butted up against each other, so it could rot at each end, and it could rot on the side, and that's because water gets trapped in those areas. Water gets down in there, it stays wet for a long time, and it starts the rot process. If you let air get all the way around your hay, then it's a lot better. And I'm trying to keep my eyeballs on the road, because whenever you're pulling a dozer, it's not the best to like drive off the side of the road a little bit or anything like that, because you pop one of these trailer tires in a second. We're pulling over 20 some odd thousand pounds right now. So that's a little bit of weight. Anyway, I will let you know what happens whenever I get there. I'm gonna show you how the cattle got out of where they are. I have my suspicions, but I'm going to check it out and make sure. Today it's supposed to be 102, so I got around early so I could try to get this, some things done. Tomorrow, the next day, and the day after are all supposed to be 105. So anyway, summer in Oklahoma, folks. I will get back with you whenever I get there. Oh, all right, folks. You remember, you see it as I see it. I'm just pulling into the property now. So let us see what we see. I saw a lot of deer whenever I came through the gate. A lot. Here's this hay, which is the new hay, and I don't see any cattle in it right now. Go on in here. Feeling if the cattle are in any hay, it's going to be that hay. They're not in the new hay. Oh gosh, they have been wearing this hay out here. Oh my. They have actually, and I'm sure Danny did most of it. Any of these bales that's flipped over, Danny did that. Danny raked that. They raked that. They've eat a lot of this one. They've eat quite a bit of this one. They've eat a lot of this one. A lot. They've moved that one over. Yeah, this one here they have just really went to town on right here. They've flipped that one plumb down there. So, yeah, not real happy. Again, the hay gets jacked. And I don't know how many days these cattle been in here. It looks like more than just this morning, for sure. So ruined hay, that bale, possibly that bale, that bale, that bale. This bale's probably okay once I flip it back over. All the rest of them look okay. But what happened was, and it looks like they're all in here, but I didn't have this gate shut because they were in the third paddock. So they weren't in here. Weren't in here. So, and I should have had this gate shut. If I'd have had this gate shut, it wouldn't have been a problem. But I didn't. Okay, let's go down here and run them back. Great. Danny, you're a bad boy. Bad, bad, bad. Any new calves anywhere? Bad boy. All right, let's go down here and check this out. Okay, here's my findings. My gate is wide open. I don't know if somebody came through here and just opened the gate or what, but the gate is wide open. So I'm gonna double chain it. I had one chain on it just in case the cattle actually flipped it off there somehow. But I'm gonna double chain it. So I'm gonna bring them back in here because this is where I wanted to keep them until I'm done with hay. So anyway, if you'll notice, they're kind of following me here. Even though they're bad, bad, bad girls and boys, they still like me. And I still like them. So, sir, come on, come on, sir, come on. All right. Come on. I'm gonna come in here. And the way I knew they were in here is because they got to that mineral block that I put the camera on the other day. I noticed them walking past it. I've already put photos of that up. So, come on, come on, come on. You really can't blame the cattle for what they did because it's just what they do. You know, the hay is for them, so they just thought, yeah, we'll get a little early. So they got a little bit to eat. And it's all good. We'll use it. I mean, it's not going to be used, so it'll work out. They didn't get to any of the new hay, which was really good. All right, let's count all these guys. All right, let's see if I can do it in one count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. First ever, I think, 18. All right, got all of them in here. See how these little calves are doing right here. Got a couple of little calves. That looks like he's doing pretty good. She's doing good. Looks like they're doing good. She hadn't bagged up yet, so she's getting bigger, but she hadn't bagged up. So no calf here yet. This is the other one. She's not bagged up yet. She is huge, huge. You can feel that baby in there. I mean, look at her. She's gonna have one. It's just gonna be probably mid to end of this month. So I was off on my guesstimation of whenever they would have a calf. So 20 is gonna have her calf about the same time she did last year, which was around, well, actually later than she did last year, because she had it, I believe that Gordon is 1 year old today, August 1st. So I hope it's August 1st. Yes, this one right there, 20 on its ear tag. This one, 1 year old today. So anyway, well, I'm gonna get over here and get busy. I gotta get some, get the stuff jumped off, and I gotta move those hay bales back to some semblance of, you know, where rain can't just rain right down on the end of them, and get the dozing. So anyway, I'm gonna do that. All right, I'm going over here to get this tractor so I can start setting that hay back up. I'm just happy that all our brand new hay, nothing happened to it. They didn't come over here. They stayed over there at the old hay, and they didn't touch the new hay. You'll notice the dozer here behind the truck. These 3/4 ton trucks nowadays, they're pretty stout trucks. Be able to pull that kind of weight without issue. So that's that deal. And you know, for people who say, oh, you can't do it, yeah, you can. You just gotta load the trailer right, have the right trailer brakes on every axle, and you can pull quite a bit. This is all, you know, this is all, I use the dozer for the farm, so it's all farm stuff. Looks like the cattle come over here a little bit. They pedaled around here a little bit. Let's see. I don't think they really hurt any of it. Yeah, they didn't hurt any of this hay over here at all. Alright. We'll fix this hay real quick. Best you can anyway. The main thing is just to turn these bales of hay back onto their back down onto the flat side. Crazy cows, crazy cows. I gotta flip this one back down. They rolled this one down here and did all this. I'm just gonna flip it that way. lot. All right, stay up there. Contact. Good. Didn't disconnect one chain. I think the easiest way to do this is I'm going to take this wire down from here around, and all these little trees and stuff in here, they're all going to have to come out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start disassembling this. Take those trees down. I don't have anything in my way. All right, I'll have to drive all the way around. Well, I can drive in the other end over there. Start pushing trees out. All right. The plan is to take down trees without damaging the fence.
right behind that tree, so I'm going to try not to bend it. Try. See how this works. Still going through.
folks, it is extremely dusty out here. I know you guys think we get rain all the time, but right now it's been, I believe, 11 days since we've had any rain, and we don't have any in the forecast for another, let's see, we don't have any in the forecast until next Monday, and this is Monday. So will that be 18 days? 17, 18 days before, between rains. So anyway, this is all where the hay was originally, and the trees were all in here. There was a tree over there. There's trees all over in here. Trees right here. There was trees all along the fence. There was trees everywhere, and that poster out there, a root from one of those bodark trees, hedge apple Dale, from one of those bodark trees was all the way out there into that, and whenever I pulled it out, it pulled the post. It's okay though, because I mean, didn't break any wires, be easy to put right back up. I know I got to cut down some little stuff along the fence that was just too tight to the fence. But anyway, out there's my pile of brush right now, and so I've got that all piled up out there. And what's going to happen is this hay containment area will actually expand. It came up to right here. It came around through here, right here, and right over to the fence. Well, now it's going to go from out there, where this is just going to keep coming straight across. Instead of doing that turn right there and going into that, I'm going to bring the line straight through here where I'm at, and go straight toward that tree right there, and then it's going to cut back over toward that corner post over there. So what that's going to do is that's going to give us all of this room out here is hay storage area. So we should be able to store all of our hay this year, I hope. So that's the plan anyway. But I think that's all I'm going to do on the Dozer today. It's already getting up there pretty hot. It's 102 today. It's probably about 90, 95 now. I got the cattle back where they belong. So yeah, we're all good. We're all good. So I'm gonna head on out of here and do some other things. But if you like this type of video, like and subscribe, and I'll continue to bring more content in the future as available. And as always, everybody, God bless.